Alright guys, so after some testing, we are here to give a review of the Gerber Splice. So stay tuned to the intro. What's up? My name is Doug, the Bearded Outdoorsman. Welcome to another video. If you enjoy beard product reviews, gear reviews, EDC videos, then you have definitely come to the right channel. Take that first step, click that subscribe button if you haven't already, and make sure, hit that thumbs up button. So today is our review of the Gerber Splice. Now, I'm gonna be throwing some B-roll in here, some pictures and some video periodically through this video to show you me using this. Now, I've been using this for about a month, carrying it with me every day, using it for little tasks, and as they arise, and I really like this little multi-tool. So it's an 8-function plus a key ring multi-tool. So you have a standard knife blade. Where is it going to focus at? We'll put it right in front of us. So you have a standard knife blade, and on the same side you have a serrated knife blade. All right, so those are the only two things on this side. Then we flip over to the other side and we have a flathead screwdriver and a bottle opener. Right there is it's a double, and it's not focusing. So there's that, but it's a large flathead screwdriver and a bottle opener. And then we have a small flathead screwdriver, and then on the opposite side we have our Phillips head screwdriver and our file. So there's a coarse file and a fine file on that. Then when you open it up, you have, instead of pliers, you have a pair of scissors. Now these scissors are pretty sharp. For what it is, they're pretty sharp. And the knife blade, it didn't come from the factory as sharp as I wanted it to be. Okay, so I haven't sharpened it yet, but it needs some sharpening, and I'll show you the knife blade. So all the tools open all the way out like that. There are no lockbacks, but it'll cut, but it needs some work. And this is just a standard index card, so it's not just a regular sheet of paper. So it needs some sharpening, I get that, but overall it has been a very handy tool to have in my pocket. I didn't ever carry it on my key ring just because it was a little bit too clunky for me on my key ring. I'd rather carry something like this in my pocket. I was gonna add some paracord, just never got around to it. But the Gerber Splice, it'll run you just under $24 for this. Gerber has a lifetime warranty on their tools. So for $24, you can't beat it. Dimensions on it. It is 2 1/4 inches long, closed, 1 inch wide this way, and 1/2 inch thick this way. I did not measure opened, but I'm gonna say if it is 2 1/4 inches closed, that it's gonna be every bit of 3 inches open, 3 1/2 inches open. So there's that. But the scissors come super duper sharp, and if you have never carried an EDC tool with scissors, you may not think you'll use them very much, but once you start carrying them, I promise you will use them a whole lot more than you anticipate. So really awesome little tool. Go check it out. I have a link to the Gerber Splice in the description below. It is very well made. It is, I can't tell if this is like aluminum. I didn't look it up, but it's a really sturdy, if I can get it out, sturdy and durable tool. Just in the amount of time that I've been carrying it, I love it. This is definitely going to be part of either my EDC or rotating it in and out, but I will definitely be carrying this more often now that I've done the test with it and saw what it's capable of. So go check it out, the Gerber Splice multi-tool. There you go. I didn't bring the dime out here, but it is a touch bigger than the dime. Now the dime has pliers, needle nose pliers, as opposed to scissors. So you kind of compare what you think would be most useful. I've done a review of the dime. I'll put a card for the dime at the end of this video in the end screen. So if you're confused as to which one you might want, I'll put that card at the end of this video, and you can go check that video out and see if you've never seen the dime before, and you can kind of compare which one. And I may drop it in the comments if y'all want me to do a side-by-side comparison of the Splice and the dime. I'll do a side-by-side comparison, and we'll kind of test them out side by side and see which one is better. That may be very difficult to do, but we'll try to figure out which one's better. So there you go. Drop me a comment. Let me know. Drop me a comment if you've ever heard of the Gerber Splice, if you have one, if you want one. So there you go. And I think that's all we've got for today. So stay bearded, get outdoors, and God bless.